Hey, what's up y'all? Welcome back to the channel. I'm going to talk about HUMBL, ticker symbol HMBL. This is an OTC traded penny stock. There is a lot more going on with this stock and I want to put it up on your radar so you can also put this stock into your watch list. I'm going to specifically share why this is a super important stock, or it could be a good investment. I'm not a financial advisor. I do a lot of research, like to share with you. So click on the like button, click on the subscribe button so you can get notified every single time I post the video. If you turn on the notification bell as well, it will give you a heads up when I drop any time sensitive video as well. So click on the like button, click on the subscribe button. You can also support the channel by joining my Patreon group. We have a private Discord and we have been talking about a lot of different stocks, especially HCMC. We talked about ABML. We bought the stock ABML last week and sold it for 28% profit. And there's a lot more going on. There are a couple of more penny stocks that we have been talking about for next week into our private Discord as well. So join the Patreon. It doesn't cost you a lot more money. You can just recoup the investment in one trade for the month and many months in future as well, and you can help the channel out as well, and that will help me getting a lot more subscription that I'm looking for to do further research and analysis. Now without further delay, let's talk about HUMBL Inc. The stock is trading at $1.05 and I think that this is a pretty good price point. If you take a look at the 1-year range or 52-week range, the lowest price point is $1.03 and the highest is $7.72. The company has pretty close to $1 billion worth of market cap and their volume is pretty low, by the way. If you take a look right here, what's going on with the volume, I wanted to really quickly share this information with you. The volume is 4.5 million in last trading session. We saw in double-digit volume in terms of millions, 12 million on June 1st, but since then it has been declining in terms of the volume. What I see though, we saw penny stock traction earlier in the year 2021. It slightly went back down because crypto went up. Now we are seeing more traction in penny stocks, and which is why I'm really bullish on this particular stock as well if someone buys it at the right price point. And here is the article that I want to leave you with. Now, HUMBL Inc. or HMBL stock finds $1 support and moving higher, a bullish sign. This is a pretty recent article where they talk about OTC traded HMBL stock emerged as one of the major gainers from the penny stock this year. In recent time, the stock has made steady progress and it jumped by 9.5% after the company made major announcement. And I'll share what's the announcement in more detail, but their CEO decided to retire 9,350 shares of the company's Series B preferred stock that is owned by him. So he has a large chunk of stocks that he owns. So definitely he has a weight in the company. However, it is perhaps more important for the investors to keep in mind that those shares are equivalent to as many as 93 million shares of the company's common stock. Because it's a Series B stock, that tends to be in multiplier of common stocks. Considering the reduction in the company's common stock, such as the degree, it came no surprise that the HUMBL stock experienced surge yesterday. At the time the request was submitted by the company, the value of stock was $100 million. And this is super important. Now I'll do another video what HUMBL does, but it's a mobile pay company. It's an innovative technology company with the digital marketplace that they have into the market, and they are also connecting consumer and merchants in the digital economy via their HUMBL Pay, their HUMBL marketplace, also connecting merchants from around the world to their online consumer systems, and they're making online payment easier. The HUMBL Financial connecting consumers and merchant with the financial services as well. So this company is a mediator or a third-party company that does a lot more innovative stuff when it comes to a payment options for the merchant and for the consumer. And they have the events going on. They're offering event tickets. They're offering paying a merchant. They're becoming HUMBL. You can a business can become HUMBL merchant as well. Now, looking further into what HUMBL stock is doing, their volume, as I mentioned, was 4.5 million, which was a lower volume than the average volume of 11 million that we have seen in the past. Looking at the price point, once again, you see that the price is declining. The stock went below $1 level at $1.98 as you can see right here, went back up to $1.07. So it's 10%, 8-9% gain just in one day. From there, the stock went up to $1.14.19 right here. Now, if you take a look at this stock, particular stock, there is tentatively lower. It tends to be lower volume when the stock price goes down or dips. Now, if you take a look, the stock was trading very well high above $1 level, $1.69, as you can see right here, and it goes below $1 level. So I might wait for maybe like 80 to 87 cents. I'm not saying it's gonna go there, but if you're looking for a swing trade, below $1 could be a good price point. So that's why I want to put it up on your radar. Looking further into the chart, as you can see right here, the stock has some peaks and some valleys for last 6 months. So we were right here around 87 cents or 78 cents low, went up right here once again, $1.65, went back low, $1.56, and went back all the way to $6.84 because there was some great news around that time. Also, there was a lot more buzz in February for the penny stocks as well, but since then the stock went down once again to $3 level, so it was cut in half or more than half, and then since then the stock went back 100% up all the way to $6 once again, went back down, and $2.77, I want to say, went up close to $4 level. Once again, we saw the stock went to $1.35, and from $1.35 we saw the stock went to $1.03 or 4 cents this week. There is a lot more potential for HUMBL to go up based on the catalyst. One of the things that I want to leave you with is HUMBL announces the partnership with Gabby Thomas, which is once again a very good strategic partnership for the brand ambassador partnership with US Attract and the field athlete Gabby Thomas. One of the things I want to talk about why the stock went up is HUMBL CEO retired over $100 million common shares. If you want to look into what exactly happened there, I want to also cover, as I mentioned, that they retired 9,350 Series B preferred stock that he personally owns, which is valued or which is worth about 93.5 million common shares. And when the news came out, that was about $100 million worth of stocks. The purpose of the share was retirement to reduce the overall HUMBL share count and to protect HUMBL investor from the delusion as the company pursues its brand partnership, top line revenue, and market share acquisition strategies. So what is coming up is the brand partnerships, and we saw that Gabby Thomas announcement was towards what the company wants to do. They're also planning for some of the acquisition, and they have the strategies in mind. The CEO has the best interest for the common shareholders as well, and from what they have been doing, it does seem like they are putting the best foot forward to make sure that they expand into the digital marketplace, they expand into gaining more and more consumers, they expand into getting a lot more partnerships with financial institutions, and also the merchant services that they offer. They retired the stocks that are sufficient to cover the shares that have been or will be issued in connection with completing the Tickery and Monster LA acquisitions. So there has already been some of the acquisition in the pipeline, in the roadmap, or have been happened. HUMBL brand ambassador, HUMBL strategist advertiser, and HUMBL strategic collaborations such as Athlete First and what they have been doing so far. In addition to this retirement, they included also an average allocation to cover the share they may be issued in terms of the potential future acquisitions. Now, if the company acquires smaller companies, the company acquires similar businesses that are available in the marketplace, the company will grow their revenue, the company will grow their user base, and we have been seeing whenever there are more revenue, there is more profitability, especially for the tech company, because it does not really add proportionally the operational overheads and the other extra overheads that we can think about. What their CEO is talking about, let's talk about that. Whenever we can do to deliver great products and protect the shareholder value at HUMBL, we will always focus on that. We're actively seeking other humble roll-up acquisitions, and particularly in mobile payment and ticketing system, which will package into one seamless experience for the consumers. So this is once again a pretty good initiative by HUMBL. There is a lot more HUMBL can offer. In regards to this article, I do agree with that they got the pretty good support at $1 level. I'm not saying that it won't go below $1, it may, but this is once again, I want to put it on your radar. You find out what's the best price point that you want to buy for, whether you want to buy as a swing trade or you want to buy for a mid to long term holding within your portfolio, ever growing portfolio rather, and you can decide yourself. Now, if you want to support the channel, click on the like button if you haven't already. That will make sure this video can reach to more and more people. I'm not a financial advisor, but do a lot of research. Also, click on the subscribe button, so that way you can get notified for the videos that I drop. I do post a lot of time sensitive information, so if you want to turn on the notification bell, that will help you out as well. And finally, if you want to support the channel, join my Patreon group. We have a private Discord where we talk a lot about many penny stocks, cryptocurrencies, large cap stocks, you name them. And I'll be there. You can talk to me on one-on-one basis, and we'll talk a lot more about the financial stuff and the and some of the time sensitive information just in no time, because videos are not always easy to be made. Thanks guys for watching. I will see you very soon.